Welcome to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. I'm Mark Boyle. Tonight, Pacers-Knicks, Game 4, Eastern Conference Final. We check in with Pacers head coach Rick Carlisle. You're up 2-0. You have a 20-point lead in Game 3, a 10-point lead going to the fourth quarter, but the Knicks, with a very determined finish, got the job done. Any particular reason the Pacers couldn't get to the finish line?
Well, over 48 minutes, building leads is great. Finishing quarters is equally important in a lot of situations. Didn't close the second quarter well. Had it to 20. They went on a run that was whatever it was, 10-3 or whatever it was, that got them to within 13. The third quarter was okay. We got out of that with a 3-point deficit. But the fourth quarter was a real problem, and certainly Towns getting going was a big part of it. Our rebounding wasn't as good as it needed to be, and offensively we struggled. So tonight we're going to have to make the appropriate adjustments and do a lot better.
Worth noting that resiliency has been a big trademark for this team. You have not lost consecutive games since March. That's over 30 games, consecutive home games since December. And that's quite impressive. Why?
Well, past history doesn't mean anything once you get to this moment. We have got to focus in on things that are really important, and that is our ability to create pressure on these guys with full court defense, doing it without fouling, doing a better job on the boards, so that we can get out and run and keep tempo in the game. We slowed down too much in Game 3. And even after makes, we've got to get it in quickly, and we've got to move the ball up the floor as quickly as possible. Our paint touches in Game 3 were a very, very low number compared to most of the rest of the playoffs. And so, these are all aggression things, and then you got great players you got to deal with. You got to deal with Brunson, you got to deal with Towns, and then the third guy that's a real problem is Anunoby. For their team, Anunoby, if you look at stats, wins, losses, he's one of the biggest difference makers on their team. He's 19 points in wins and 12 in losses. So we've got to make sure we pay extra special attention to him too, and not let him get going.
A big opportunity in Game 5. Good luck.
Thanks.